Hey, what is up, you guys? Rack here, and today I wanted to make another Borderlands 3 build video because honestly, I'm not going back to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands anytime soon, and I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 3. Today I wanted to make a build video for Moze. I have a earlier one that I kind of have been using, but I kind of made small improvements on. It still kind of incorporates that video a little bit, but it kind of does a different spin on it, just a tiny bit. And I just wanted to update you guys on it because I got a little bit better gear and like do better interactions with things. Other than that, on the screen I'm gonna have a few things like as we're talking about this. It's gonna be like in text, it's gonna pop up like some general anointments you're gonna want, or yeah, things like that. So if it's like any sidebar information that you would want with this, that's what's gonna be popping up, like, you know, what kind of weapons you're gonna want to use, and you know, things to run alongside it. But other than that, let's go ahead and first things first, we're gonna go over weapons. This is pretty much a splash modes build because I'm specifically going into like splash damage using splash weapons, so that's typically the weapons you're going to want to use. It's not saying that you can't use other weapons, but that's what we're most heavily spec'd into, you know, like it's the main thing. So as far as anointments go, you're going to want things like while action skill is active, or while auto bear is active, or while iron cup is active. You could do on action skill in, you could do it, but at that point with the on action skill in, it's a little bit tricky because at that point you can do something else, which I'm going to talk about right now. You could swap out the super soldier shield that I have currently, which I have this simply for fire rate. Everything else is an added bonus, so specifically it's for fire rate and to offset what the skills do to our fire rate. You could go iron cub, make sure it has something to kill itself, pop revolter, and then that also opens up things. So that is an option you can do. It's a little weird at first, but once you get what I'm talking about and actually do it in game, you'll see, because Cub does not have splash damage resistance. So you pretty much can like be popping Revolter, like Cub kill itself, and you're good. After that, the grenade doesn't really matter. You can put any grenade on that you want. It's nothing super specific. I mean, if you wanted to, you can go out there, farm an It's Piss that has the anointments where you get bonus gun damage on grenade thrown. You could go out and do that. You can also, like, you know, just farming if you want to. Artifact, really you don't have to run a Maliwan Company Man, but I run it because it's just really good, and it kind of, like I said, it offsets some of the fire rate we're losing. And then this is a class mod I got from the Redux mod. If you don't know what the Redux mod is, I have a Zane video that goes over what the Redux mod is. And typically I don't think you're gonna get elemental damage plus 80%. That does make it good. But the main two that I'm really like, I really trip out about is the splash damage and weapon damage, and plus the actual class mod's ability itself. I just have been lazy to go out and farm another one, and I've just been like running this because like the elemental damage, while it's good, it's not super needed and it doesn't make or break the build. But then we also have other class mods. Well, I got like 2 sappers. I mean, I'm probably gonna swap out to this because I don't want to make this build video and use the flare, but I kind of do because it's strong. Like the flare mod itself is strong, but the 80% kind of makes it feel like I'm just cheesing through things, you know. But other than that, it's not really much that goes into this on the weapons part. The skills part are just about the same. It's gonna be just about almost every other skills you see on a Moze. Cloud of Ledge, Stoke the Embers, Redistribution, and Scrappy. Scrappy gives us a 30% extra weapon damage, which is really good. Then we move over here. We don't do anything in the purple tree at all. The only thing I wanted from the purple tree was really Iron Cub. Move over to the blue tree. We got Fire in the Skagden, Deadlines, Grizzled, Stainless Steel Bear, Toward Cross Promotion. We didn't invest any points into this at all because I'm not really throwing grenades like that. Then we also have the Auto Bear skill. This mostly is just, these two specifically buff out your splash damage and like give you extra incendiary damage on splash. And these 3 skills are specifically to kind of like keep Bear going, give it more damage, and like, you know, let it drain less fuel. Move over and we got Security Bear. This specifically when you're running Cub, you get 50% damage reduction for Cub. A little bit more gun damage, that's an extra 15% while your shields are active. And with this build, shields are always going to be active. Drowning in Brass, if we get 3 kills, we get 60% gun damage. Thin Red Line, we reduce our health. That way we can get some synergy between desperate measures, you know, even more gun damage. And this is just to buff out shields. This is just extra incendiary damage where you get a critical hit. shield, and kill skill is just, this is just to squeeze out even more damage, and this is just another critical kill. That way we can kind of stay alive with our shields, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I mean, you could take a point from somewhere to basically get the Russian offensive, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't like how it operates with us just running and shooting. It feels weird to me. I'm just not a fan of it. It kind of feels clunky. I would much rather them replace this skill with pretty much just sap her and just give her lifesteal, because like at this point, why not? Almost everybody, like Zane has lifesteal, Amara has lifesteal, like Flag can get lifesteal through anointments, and like, you know, it's just, while Moze is really the strongest Vault Hunter, I feel like that one change would probably make me play her and like probably utilize this tree more often, because this tree to me, it feels like nuance. Because like specifically my main issue with the tree is click click. Moze gains increased gun damage as her magazine empties. The less ammo there is remaining, the greater the increase. I feel like that's backwards. Like I feel like you would want to reward Moze for having more ammo in her gun rather than less, because this whole tree is about you keeping ammo in your gun. You know, that shit just feels kind of counterintuitive to me. But other than that, that's typically all you need to know for like skills, anointments, gear, things of that nature. Typically how I've been running Iron Cub, I will let you know, if you get far enough in this tree, like if you were to put the 1 point in Russian offensive, be careful with explosive rounds, because Iron Cub does like to kill itself a lot. It is not immune to splash damage at all. So what I've been doing, I get Iron Cub and I get the rail gun, and I let it do shock damage. That way I can not have to worry about doing shock damage like stripping shields and stuff. I let Iron Cub handle that. So without further ado, that's the end of the talking portion of this video. Pretty much from this point on is just pretty much just gonna be us running through Maliwan Takedown. I'm not gonna speed it up or anything like that like I normally do. I'm just gonna let it ride out this time, and I'll just try to get it done quick. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the build, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. I actually might just not run all the way through it. I'm probably just gonna show you like big boss kills and things like that. So we should be good. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.